Hi, my name is Josh Atwell, developer advocate for NetApp SolidFire, and I'm here to talk to you real quick about infrastructure extensibility at home and in DevOps. Now this is Ignite Talk, so it moves pretty fast. Pay attention. What is infrastructure extensibility? It's the ability to control hardware through APIs and SDKs in order to be able to control that programmatically versus leveraging the standard methods of doing that. This gives you more agility in order to have the infrastructure behave specifically the way that you want to, and that's important for you. And when you're looking at these things, you're typically looking for maximum feature availability so you can do the most. We're already being marketed with these things. If you look at somewhere like Best Buy or go on Amazon, there's numerous products out there that have applications that you can use to control that piece of infrastructure. And I'm certain that when Edison created the light bulb, the very next thing he was concerned about was where he was going to place the Wi-Fi adapter so that he can control it from his smartphone. I mean, this is clearly something we'd expect, right? But if you look throughout your home, there are numerous devices now that can be controlled via code. You can control them through applications that are provided from the vendor. And this is changing the way that infrastructure plays a part in our world, but it also creates challenges. For instance, I get a text message saying that the audio is not working on the television and the lawnmower is mowing the neighbor's driveway again. What do you do? Is this kind of a problem? Well, now there are new tools and capabilities that have been created that help you control multiples of these products and work with them together, creating a common framework for management. And I don't actually have content for this slide. I simply wanted to have a slide of Nikola Tesla saying totes saw that coming, because the man was an absolute visionary. But I think the reality is most people didn't really expect to see this coming. Now, what does this have to do with DevOps, right? I've been talking about home and home automation. Being able to deliver code in a continuous fashion is a sign of DevOps maturity. And in order to do that, infrastructure plays a big part. Because great, you made a commit. You wrote some code, but will it actually deploy? Can you actually get it into the hands of the users and the people who are going to be using that application? If you're not, then it's not real useful. As I mentioned in a previous session, there is this great wall of deployment where developers basically take code and would throw it over the wall, and operations people were stuck waiting for it to fall from the heavens. And it was problematic because from an operations standpoint, the tooling that we had in order to manage infrastructure was very limited. We weren't able to give access to it to other people, and everything was very difficult in order to automate. But now infrastructure is extensible. We've provided APIs and SDKs, we've provided opportunities to integrate with additional tool sets, and we have the opportunity to share those tools with the developers and the consumers. Now, there's so many tools out there, it almost drives you crazy. In me, it makes me sad panda, because there's no way I could absolutely learn all of these different technologies and understand how they could apply in every place. And when I talk to people about storage and its extensibility, the first reaction I get from most people is like, I'm going to turn this into Iron Man. I'm going to have it fully automated, do all these things. Well, that's actually a little bit dangerous. This is one reason why we see pervasive use of policy-based management, being able to create policies to define the identity and behavior of the infrastructure based on that policy. Now, policies are fantastic because they can be one-to-many. You can apply them to all components in your infrastructure based on what you're needing. They're very flexible, but more importantly, they're very consistent. They can be applied consistently throughout the environment. This gives us an opportunity to kind of bridge the gap over the Great Wall of Deployment, make that wall a little bit less great, and have an opportunity to deploy in a more frequent cadence based on what we need. Just remember, if you plug it into the internet, it could be someday part of Skynet. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this quick talk about infrastructure extensibility, and thanks for